before I weigh in. You know, I also believe that one of the things Tim and I worked on was saying, you know, when FERC is looking at these individual pipelines, they ought to look not just as all standalones, but look at them in some level of conjunction. You know, there are 4 separate ones proposed. Do we need all 4? Do we need 2? Do we need 3? Clearly, we've got to have an ability to transport energy. Natural gas is cleaner. I know there are concerns. We had a derailment of an oil car in Lynchburg. God willing, the train fell one direction as opposed into the city. That could have been a disaster. But I think the FERC process on the specific pipeline, I'm not weighing in until they finish their process. Second is, you know, I think we do need to continue to diversify our energy base. There was actually more capacity put on from solar and wind last year on a national basis than there was in terms of fossil fuels. I think that's a step in the right direction. And I do think there are things where Virginia, particularly around solar, can go farther. Maryland and North Carolina are way ahead of us on solar. I think we need to look at that. One of the areas that is not as attractive, but you know, I used to chair the coalition basically around energy conservation, national coalition. You know, we could save 30 to 50% of our energy use just through smarter efficiency use by 2030. I mean, that has to be higher, I think, in the food chain. But I've taken kind of an all of the above approach on energy. I think that's been reasonable, but I do think we need to, you know, I heard this morning, you know, 2016 is already going to be on record as the hottest year since records have been kept. To deny the effects of climate change, and one of the things I want to give Tim compliments on, Tim, in a bipartisan way, took this issue on climate change and said, let's not argue that all the specifics there. Said, let's look at sea rise in Hampton Roads. You may want to speak to that, but was able, hitting it from a slightly different angle, bring both sides together, because there are churches in Norfolk right now today that have to change their schedule based upon sea level.
Yeah, I mean the climate